Welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. Are you ready? We are going out for another little dive, a little explore underwater. We're going to use the Fifish V6S, you know, omnidirectional ROV with 4K camera, incredible cool LEDs, grabber, and we are going to test the OPSS and see if we have any limits now. But I doubt we're going to have that today. With this, we can actually go out and be longer out there, and we can dive further out and down because now we have a 200-meter tether, and this thing is powered by a little power pack. It sends the power into that unit there and it charges as we go along, and as you're going to see, we're going to be able to stay there for a very, very long time. But today's adventure has a little twist. I was actually first hunting for something really special that I know is there, and then suddenly, all out of nowhere, I came and I found something really amazing. I want to share it with you. So why don't we go out and find history together right now, and I'll meet you down at the ocean. Every time I go out, before I do the dive, I do some testing, and that is basically just to check that absolutely everything is functioning as it should. So I'm doing up and down movements, putting on the LEDs to check that they work. So much better to check that before you get down. Claw goes up and down, or in and out. And there's a little bit of drift here because the wind is pretty strong here today. So now, let's go into the deep and see if we can find this thing. Okay, so we are heading down into the deep. I have to say, it's very, very cool to be back here. And this item is something that I've been so curious about. I really have to say, I really don't even know how to begin to find it because it's been so many years since I kind of was here last time. But I'll do my very, very best. I know it's at around 12 to 14 meters, so we probably have a way to go before we'll get there. And I don't have any references to where we are and what's going to come up here, but I'll do my very, very, very best. You can see on the screen here, just so you can kind of get into it a little bit more. In the middle, this is, do you see if we put the ROV like horizontal, the number will be like 0, go away, and you tilt downwards, that will be the degree that you go downwards. On the left hand side, you have a column of the depth of the dive, 6 meters right now. And then this thing here that I'm going to switch over to is just to make sure that I have the right posture. And on the right hand side, there are different kind of features for camera or recording for video, all of that. I'm going to see if I can try and stick to around 100 degrees here, 90, 100 degrees. That is my basic ground line for the direction that I'm trying to get to. If I will, that's something different. But I have to go out and roll out a little bit more tether, so I'll meet you a little bit later now. I have to be very honest. I'm actually thinking about already to abandon ship because this is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. How can there be such low visibility here now at only 12 meters? Normally I can see like 15 feet in front of me at least. Now I can't see nothing. This is absolutely horrendous. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely very, very bad. But okay, I can still just hover around here and continue my search. But what a tragedy this is. This is absolutely terrible. Even though I can actually see some of the items here, but I'm not going to be able to find this piece except from if I crash onto it. If I have a silhouette or contour, well, I might be able to do something, but holy crap, this is very, very bad visibility. And I have to say, I didn't expect that actually. I'm still not at the right depths, because this is why you need the OPSS system here that I showed you, or otherwise I wouldn't be able to get out here because it's such a long stretch. And it gives me more power. You see on the upper right hand corner, you can see I'm still at 97%. That's because the OPSS is charging the RV as we go along, and that is an ingenious way to actually get more distance and also have the possibility to stay much longer down here. But I have to say right now, I'm a bit worried that we won't be able to find our target for today, but I'm gonna do my very, very best no matter what. And I'm just looking for contours. There's something in the middle of the picture there. If that is it, is that it? If that is it, I'm gonna cry. There's something vaguely coming up there. Oh my goodness, the image is so bad. The image is so bad. No, that's one of the rocks. But now I have to stretch out a little bit more tether as well. So no, wait, is that? Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Holy cow. Give me a second. Oh, I think I found the other object that I'm looking for. Holy cow. Give me a second. I have to roll out some more tether here. Wow, this is like an incredible deja vu. I'm gonna put the microphone here a little bit like that. But if I'm not too mistaken, this is even cooler. And this thing I haven't seen for many, many years. Let's go over there. I am absolutely stoked and thrilled to see if is it really still there. It is. Oh my goodness. And all that stuff that was on it that the first time is not there anymore. Are you freaking kidding me? And you can actually see the wheels and the rubber. That is amazing. Never thought I would actually find that here today. And this is on 12 meters, 10 meters. You see that? Oh, woo! I am absolutely thrilled. Let me see if I am correct. This is the front piece of it. And then we have, oh my goodness. Oh, if you only knew, oh, I'm going to show you, of course, I'm going to show you. If you only knew what that thing here is. Let me see if I can get you a little bit over here. Maybe a little bit shallower. You have something going on there. And then you have something, let me show you, going on there. Can you see that? There's no point for me to put a light on it because it actually doesn't get any better. But you can actually see something really cool on the left hand side there. Let's slide over to the right hand side here. And wow, because this thing here needs to be rescued. It absolutely needs to be rescued. Let's go on this side. And do we have the possibility to see? Yeah, there's the second pair. Oh, crikey. Woo, it's like seeing an old friend actually. Oh my goodness. It is still here. And all of these white things were in such a cluster many years ago when I was here and found that thing. Wow. Let's put on the light here. I can feel that it's really pulling on the tether because of the it's starting to really get windy here. I mean, really get windy. But let me show you something here. I'm going to go to this side. Can you see that? That is actually a set of wheels. And these wheels are for something very special. And oh my goodness, I never expect. Why wouldn't I expect it to be there still? Because who would have got that or found it or taken it off well, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do some really good recordings here now, and then I'm going to see if I can talk to the right people, and maybe they could rescue this thing, because this thing here is absolutely out of this world. Absolutely out of this world. Let me take a couple of photos here and I'll get back to you. So I managed to tweak a little bit with the camera here, but I am so thrilled to see this thing here. Is there something going on there in the background there? This is a set of wheels, and if I go a little bit closer, you can actually see the rubber there. And this is a set of wheels of something really, really cool. It's something that I think you've never ever seen before. Never, ever, ever. And I can tell you that this item here is so rare. It is so incredible rare. I'm actually going to see if I can see some writings on the tire wall there. That would be cool. No. But this thing here is custom made little thing for a very special purpose. Wow. I don't believe my eyes that this thing is right in front of me again. This is absolutely crazy. You can see here, that's a set of wheels. I'm going to change it over like that, because when you have the light from far away, it doesn't kind of give it justice because of all this stuff in the water. And then what you have, let me take you a bit higher up here. If you see, there's a set of wheels here on the right hand side, okay, and then there's some kind of connection of the this set of wheels over to the other side, and you can see there's some kind of beam going here. Let me change that light again. Nope. And you can see that beam goes over to this piece here, okay. So there's definitely some kind of connection between that wheel there on this side, and then when we slide over to this side here, like this, you can see that there's some kind of subframe or something going on there. And then you come over to this side, and there's not a set of wheels. Is that cool or what? And then it's just a matter of thinking, what on earth is this thing? Is this a vehicle? Is it a special transportation kind of feature of something? And yes, it is. And it's, I'm going to let you guess a little bit. I'm going to go over to this side. Look at the very, very special tires there, with very heavy duty kind of treads or pattern. So I'm going to actually go a little bit further down here. This thing is absolutely fantastic. Let me see if it's possible to get even closer. Yeah, all of these whitish things were totally covering it last time I was here. And now they are almost gone. But I can't see any kind of writing or anything. Can you? Yeah, there are two. So let's see if we can get even closer. Let's go down. Let's go down. We're almost touching it. No, nobody has touched this thing for 75 years, and I'm touching it right now with our ROV. Is that cool or what? But I have to say, I can't see. I can see that there probably used to be some holes in the rims. This is absolutely crazy. So you're still guessing, huh? You're still guessing and thinking, what is this thing? Well, do you want to know? Do you want me to show you? Let me take a little overview here first, so I can kind of let you in here on this side, and then you can see it a little bit from the side. So what if I did this? Yep. Did you recognize it? Do you want to say it one more time from another perspective? Boom. Did you see it now? Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it, and we'll get back here in a minute. Yep, you can probably see it here. The slip wagon is under the ankle, and basically it works like this. This is a little sketch of a hangar on shore, flat surface, tarmac here. You have very often either a tractor or some kind of pulling vehicle. pushes the wagon underneath the seaplane, and then they hook it up, and then they pull it up on a shore, and then it could be kind of put there, waiting new missions and refueling and all of that. And this is actually one of the aircraft types that they had there. And this is a model that I had. It's from 1974 actually. Haven't come around to build it yet, but I might have to do that now. So this is basically what's down there, and that is an incredible rare artifact from the German Luftwaffe. Let's continue and see a few more details down there. Did you know that you can become a World War II History Hunter team member, and the artifacts here could be passed on to you in this manner and fashion here by creating beautiful World War II dioramas and displays? You can be the future keeper of something very, very special by the history and the history hunting that we share together. Check out the link in the video description. You can click that and you can become a Patreon team member if you want to. Different kind of perks with for your eyes only videos, travel vlogs, restoration projects, all of that good stuff. And if you want to know more, check out the supporter videos in the beginning of each month. But now let's continue our little adventure. So what about that, ladies and gentlemen? Another very, very cool discovery by the Fifish V6S. And with the you can see up in the right hand corner now, you can see I have still 96% left of battery. And that's because the OPSS, the online power supply system, is feeding charge into the ROV, and I can actually spend a lot more time, and I wouldn't have been able to do it with the other tether because this is so far from land and it's not easy to use a boat here. So I have to say I can really do some more diving time and study pieces more than ever before. And I just wanted to go over to what seems to be, let me see, let's take that off, what seems to be like the back side of it, and there is some kind of mechanism there with these two here which are overgrown now. Can you see those? There is some kind of function there, and that is probably to keep the seaplane steady on this trolley here. And I wonder so very much, why is that thing there? Look at that. That rubber doesn't look too bad, does it? And I think this thing can actually be saved. And with some effort, this would be a very nice addition to whatever museum who would like to have something like this. So it might fall apart when they try to get it up from there. But then again, it could also be that the structure is solid, strong enough to be able to transport it or move it around. It's actually better to have it like this. I can see more in the center there. But there is definitely cool things here, and I just need to spend a little bit more time. This is my perspective. This is kind of the Operation Central. And I'm so amazed to see, check out up there, it still says 95%. And the Fifish OPSS system is running, and this little power supply box here is feeding it now. And I have spent like 20% only of the power box or power supply box, but it feeds it directly from this system. There is the 200-meter tether that I'm using, and then this is the electronic unit. So the signal goes from the controller into the tether and then out to the ROV. But this thing here is incredible because it gives me 200 meters range, and at the same time it actually also gives me the possibility to dive so much longer. But you can see I've been here for at least an hour and I still have 95% battery capacity, so way to go. QYSea, really know what you're doing. And with this gear here, I have to say it's been a revolution, and now I can actually go down and study things really in depth, and I can't wait for something really special to come out because we made a remarkable discovery. But there are also very interesting aircraft tires, and we have wait, that is actually one of the aircraft tires. Holy cow, it is. Wow, wow, wow. Is that slip wagon find something else, huh? It's very, very unique, very rare, very special. And these aircrafts came up on this slip wagon and the German Luftwaffe was there in full force. I didn't even started to find what I actually came for. And that is something even more interesting. I can tell you that you have so many interesting things going on there, and I'm going to do my very best to show it all. With the Fifish V6S omnidirectional ROV and the OPSS online power supply system, we are now able to do great things. I've been wondering for so long how I'm going to be able to reach positions that is not accessible by boat, or you can't use a boat there. And then suddenly we have 200-meter tether, we have endless capacity by using either a generator or a huge power box, as you saw, a power unit there. And it's absolutely amazing to see how well this QYSea gear just works and works and works. And the scenes, and even though the visibility down there was absolutely crappy today, I think that the images speaks for themselves, and I'm so happy that we had the opportunity to show you this. But as I said, I didn't even find what I was looking for, and that's going to be another story. If you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up, comment, share, like, you know, subscribe to our channel, take a little time to let the notifications come through to you. It doesn't hurt you, it doesn't take much, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a little click, leave a comment, and if you subscribe, we are very, very glad for that. Also, as you saw, you can become a Patreon PayPal supporter if you like to, and there are the different perks, and you can check those out in the links in the video description. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all our Patreon team members in there. You are the incredible people that helps us out to make this come true, and to all of you who donate on PayPal as well. Thank you for being in there. If you want to check out more, check out the supporter videos in the beginning of each month. Thank you, QYSea, for being so innovative to create these fantastic tools that we can use and learn from. Absolutely appreciate it. And to all the rest of you, we will definitely see you out there in the next one, and you won't believe what the next adventure will be under there. So thank you, and stay safe, keep smiling, and bye-bye.